Hello, this is Greg at Reserve My Court, and today we're going to talk about how to set up a new club in our system. So this video is intended for administrators. This could be someone on the HOA board. Maybe you're at a third-party management company, or you're the director of a tennis club, and you're looking at trying out our service and doing the free 30-day trial. And so this is meant for you if you're trying to connect to an existing club that's a little bit different, but I'll show you some of that as well. But again, this is for admins trying to set up a new club for our free 30-day trial. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you go to our website. So we're at reservemycourt.com, and when you're here, the very first thing you got to do is create an account, and that's going to set up a user account. There's a whole other video on that, so I'm not going to go through all of that. But once you do create a new account, you're going to be automatically logged in. And so once you've created that account and you're logged in, you're going to be on your dashboard like you see here. And you're going to see this to-do list items here. And here, you're probably, when you first come in, you're going to have one more item here that's going to say update your address. And so you're going to want to follow the link that lets you update your address information. And again, that's your personal user account. So that's your personal user address. And then you're going to have one more item here which says connect to a club. And so you're going to click on this link here, and that's going to take you over to my profile. And from there, you'll be able to update a number of things on your profile. But what we want to talk about is here under my clubs. And you'll notice it says no club connections. So the first thing you're going to do is click on this connect to my club link. And you're going to see a list here of all the currently subscribing clubs. So again, if you're just a user and you're trying to connect to a club, your club subscribes to our service, you can go through this list, and you can, by the way, you can type in here, and you'll start getting some sorted lists. So things like that. But again, this video is meant for someone who, hey, no, we're trying to create a new club. This club's not in Reserve My Court at all, and we want to give the trial a go. And so you're going to want to click on this create a new club link right here. You're going to get the club setup wizard. There's just some general instructions here. And again, we're just making sure that you're authorized by your club to proceed with this. You're going to go to next, and you're going to put in the name of the club. So I'm just going to call it something like Test Club. Obviously, you put your name of your club in there. And then you'll also maybe need to enter something different for the short name. There's some places in the site where we don't have space to fit a really long name. So if you have a long club name, you may need to abbreviate it in some way. In this case, Test Club is not really that long, so I can put in the same name. Then you're going to get to the address. You're going to want to put in the physical address of the club itself. So this is not you as a user address. This is the club's physical address here. So I'm just going to put in my address here at Reserve My Court. And once I've done that, I can submit that and go to next rather. And then you're going to get this verify screen where, again, we're just making sure that you're clear that you want to create this as a new club. So if there's any similar named clubs in our system, you're going to see a list of those. So again, if you get to this point and go, oh, I didn't realize our club already subscribed, and you see it in there, then you'll get the option to just connect that club rather than create a new club. But in this case, no, we're absolutely trying to create a new club. I'm going to click this create new club button here. And what that does is it does create the club. It's sort of on a pending basis, and you'll see it says pending here. And what this does is sends an email to us here at Reserve My Court for us to validate that this is, in fact, a new club. It's not similar to another club that's already in our system, and make sure that the address looks good and all that. And then once we've done that, we'll approve that new club. Once it's approved, that will let other users start to join this club if you need other people to test it out, or if you're ready to go and publish it out to your members. Once that's done, this status here of pending is going to change, and this is no longer going to be pending. It's going to show you as the super admin once we've done that, and you'll receive notification of that. And once we actually get that email and approve this, we'll be in touch via email about some of the things I'm also about to show you, some of the settings that you're going to do. So notice now your club shows up over here on the left, and you've got a couple of options here. If you go to club schedule, you're going to see that it says there's no subscription or it's expired. So you can't really do anything on the club schedule yet. So we're going to go to club settings. And this is where you're going to get all the details of your club. So under general info is all the stuff you've already entered. If you want to update your logo, you can click there and add a logo for your club. Under club amenities, this is where you're going to add stuff like each court or whatever you're setting up, pavilions or whatever. So I'll just add a court for now so you can see how that does. And then that shows up here. Under club wallet, you're going to need to do a couple things here. You want to make sure this payable email address is correct. So for now, it's going to have your email address. But if you've got a third party, a management company or something that pays the bills, you may want to put that billing email address in here. You can select either pay by credit card or invoice. If you select invoice, then you can just move on. If you're doing automatically by credit card, then you'll need to make sure you have a card entered here. And once you've done either the invoice or credit card and you have that entered, you can save any changes you've made here. And then really the last piece of this is under club subscription. So if you want to start that 30-day trial period, you click on this add subscription button. And you're going to get the option here of picking the standard subscription, which is $50 per year per amenity with a cap of $300 a year, or the pro subscription, which is $75 per amenity per year with a cap of $450 per year. And if you have any questions about the differences between this, please just let me know. And then once you're done, once you've got one selected, you can click the subscribe button, and then that's going to start that free 30-day trial period. I'm not going to do that right now, but once that is done, you'll have access to the schedule. You can go ahead and start setting up things like rules for how your courts and your amenities can be reserved. And there's some other things in here that I'm not going to go through in this video. But again, once you've created that new club request and we've approved that, we'll be in touch via email with lots more details and provide any assistance you need with getting all of these components set up and ready for your trial. So as always, thanks for listening. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. You can do that via email, and that's support@reservemycourt.com. Thanks so much.